Hey guys, Drifter here. I've been playing Call of Duty World War II a little bit before launch, and if there's anything that I can say for certain about this game, it's that the FG-42 is a monster of a weapon. It is an unholy killing machine, and dare I say best weapon in the game this early on. I mean, I'm kind of calling it before the game is already out. I know there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been tested, but this is a monstrosity that scares me with its level of power. For those of you that bought the Pro Edition of the game, and you got the early unlock token, it is definitely worthy of your permanent unlock token. And at this point, I just stopped using other guns because this was better in pretty much all situations. And you're gonna say, okay, Drifter, that's great. You've talked about it a little bit. Why is it better? For starters, the FG-42 has one of the most insane 3-shot ranges I've ever seen. That little dot in the background is Prestige's key, and I can very quickly 3-shot him and kill him at this distance, and that is just absurd to me. That's the maximum 3-shot kill range. That's about 60% across the entire biggest map in the game, which is Gustav Cannon, and you can see it in effect here. So a guy shooting at me from an elevated position and behind cover, and I can basically just spray him down and 3-shot him into the ground with this weapon. I mean, I should have died 15 times over. The other guy got me, of course, but the FG-42 was just scary powerful. There is one thing odd about it. It may 3-shot at basically any range, but it doesn't seem to matter if you get headshots or not. It's still 3 headshots, so just go for the body and don't worry about it. The other surprising thing is that the recoil is quite good. For a weapon like this, you would expect it to have like really bad recoil or choppy or like really hard vertical kick, but no, it's very accurate. I'm using it here with no attachments whatsoever, no foregrip, no optics, and I'm not fighting the recoil at all. I'm just holding down the trigger with my thumb off the thumbstick altogether, and it looks like that. It is basically an infinite 3-shot kill range gun with that kind of recoil. That is a very, very scary thing in Call of Duty. I do want to do a quick shout out here to my Discord channel. If you guys want to join me for live streams or fan lobbies or testing or being an in-depth episode, I'd highly recommend you join the Discord. The link is on the screen and down there below in the description. It's basically my new favorite social networking app. They hit me up for a sponsored deal, but they legit converted me to it. Now, the next question is, are there any downsides? Well, yes, the magazine is small at 20 rounds. It's not particularly impressive, and because of that, you'll reload a lot, and the reload is kind of slow, but you can get some perks to help you with that. Headshots don't matter at any range. I'm not sure if that's a plus or minus, just kind of depending on your playstyle, and it doesn't unlock until level 42, so you'll take a little bit to get it, but it's on one of the default classes, or you could use your permanent unlock token, so there's lots of ways to access it. And finally, the rate of fire isn't like insane or anything. Rate of fire is probably a little bit slower than average, but still, it's a 3-shot kill, and the rate of fire is not exactly terrible. So I had a personal debate on whether to even make this video because it could ruin the game early or whatever. There's a lot of people that say YouTubers, especially informational or guide ones like myself, have a tendency to ruin the game early, to take the fun, or to just equip everybody with all the good guns, but I primarily run an information-based channel, and I want you guys to have the best information possible, and as of right now, which is 2 a.m. before launch, my best tip is just use the FG-42. If you really want to win a match, if you really want to kill people and perform well, use the FG-42. As for recommendations on attachments, you're going to need optics of some kind. Iron sights aren't terrible. They could use a little love. Extended mags to bump up that magazine size is a godsend, and I like quick draw. I talked to Prestige's Key about it. He was the one that even gave me this tip, and he said that he liked the regular foregrip to cut recoil. I found the recoil to not be a problem, so I ran quick draw. And if you get access to this gun, you should definitely win some games. And all I can say now is if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.